Hey there, guys, gals, and lack of capture. Man, I've been having bang on luck with this whole thing. Hello? There we go. I can't get it done today. Again, I've already only just started. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Nedvid. Good day to you both. Good day to everyone. Hope everyone is happy, healthy, and hydrated. We're continuing on with Wall World 2. We got access to the playtest. I'm very happy about it. Oh, let's see. We recovered 3 more miners last session. Oh, we got the regen node, right. Heal hit points while in the Robo Spider. That is cool. No more feetsies or hull pieces. We returned... Oh, yeah, we also returned the cat. What are we looking at? Oh, before we get started, let's talk about the bug fixes and stuff. Actually, I'll check again right now this morning. I checked yesterday. The audio cuts out because I alt-tabbed. I don't know why. I checked last night after we were done playing. I had dinner. And then I went into discussions, and I saw that every bit of the stuff was checked by somebody. So the thing is, there's no real way to submit issues. There isn't like a fill out this Google form or something. So like in Steam right now under discussions for this, there's a line for like every single person that's had a thing, right? So that's what's going on there. So everything that we covered yesterday has already been covered by somebody. It's already in the thing. Yeah, so there's that. So the changes that we recommended are in the works. I guess let's try the running. Maybe the running is dope. I don't know. We'll find out. So hold shift on horizontal surfaces to run. So just as another friendly reminder, this is the playtest. This is the playtest. This isn't finished production. This isn't ready for purchase yet. This is the playtest. I want the 20% extra resources when destroying a block. Okay. Good stuff. So we pick a new mission, we do the landing, we get right to it, yeah? I guess I have enough for it. Why not? Let's grab 1 layer of that. Okay, so we're still stuck in the rusty belt, is that right? Yeah. Okay. We're getting close to 100% of this activity here. So we could do more research. Find the signal source. Now it's a star. I'm guessing that moves the storyline up. Save the miners. Let's do... The insane difficulty has me worried more times than not, that's for sure. 2 seconds, I gotta alt-tab one more time. There we go, now that's fixed, okay. I don't know what the research does, that hasn't really been touched. So I'm not too sure how important this is. But by clearing out, we'd actually get a lot of those little orbs, so I'm willing to give this one a swing. The orbs that are quote-unquote important later. Destroy 5 incubators, that's not that bad. I think I'm going to turn the audio up a little bit more again. Whoa! It's safe to say the music wasn't working until I hit that, right? I have purposefully limited the audio that comes through via OBS. There are some bits in here that are very, very loud. This part is... It is very loud. So it might actually come across a little muted when you hear it via Twitch or by YouTube. But trust me, this dampening, so I put it, is important because some noises are just loud. But yeah, everything that we tracked yesterday is in the notes somewhere. Someone has mentioned that either the... Yeah, I want the music to be, like, there and present, but not overpowering. Someone has mentioned about the grenade audio being really, really loud. And the mysterious orange bars that pop up. And someone else mentioned about the charging station being oriented in the wrong way. So everything that we covered yesterday has been covered by someone else, so it's good. I want to make sure that nothing really got lost, and I don't think there's too much of a point to be like post this 100 more times or whatever. So for us, what we've done is we did our due diligence, and we have the notes still. If they want more notes, I was actually hoping to find a change control thing where they'd be like, submit your stuff here, and then whatever, but that's fine. Cybercycle, good morning. We haven't seen you stream all week, and that's totally fine. How's work? How are you holding up? How are things, my friend? Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. That works out nicely. So my thoughts from yesterday's stream so far with this playtest, just real quick to wrap up the conversation, is positive. I like this game. I like the format. I think the format plays well. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this progresses, yeah? But I'm excited to see where this goes. So we'll give it an honest shake again today. Maybe this is something that we just leave for a while, and it's like, yeah, it's gotta cook a bit before we do more recording or streaming or whatever, but I'm at least glad we gave it a look. 26 pieces of plywood. Making a diorama? That sounds incredible. Okay, what can I get for upgrades? Yes, and yes. Nice. Not unsimilar note, but if you have extra plywood, send it my way, so I can build a diorama out of it. Is this it? This is this whole cave? Oh, well, I got overly ambitious, and that's fine. Not every cave has to be straight gold, but no artifact, no nothing. Boo earns. This might go somewhere. This didn't go anywhere. Alright, fine. Fine! Anything else? Yeah, the real premise of this game is you're not really hanging out in one mine. Okay, I thought I left some materials. You're not hanging out in one mine all too often. It was kind of a weird offset because that's how that second mission went with the cat. Right, like we were in the same cave system for the whole match, which is not really how this game operates generally. Okay, we're already at the top. It's not a bad thing. Like that's not a negative piece of critique. It's just interesting based on past experiences, right? That's kind of how I try to hold all of my reviews and stuff. Is just like that's not necessarily bad. It's just different than what we're used to, right? It's important, I think, as a human type person to be, like, open to new things all the time, generally. And then be like, this is different than what I'm used to. It's important to at least acknowledge that. Alright, so we go up, or we at least go to the right. But we also go up first. Oh, boy. Music's good. Music's loud. Music's good, though. It might be a bit more, like I said, it might be a bit more muted for y'all on Twitch and such, because I have it in OBS dampened. I set up a limiter for game audio. Normally, I just turn the game audio down and be like, if there's slightly louder parts or slightly louder parts, shrugs. Not gonna mess with that too much, but since the explosives here were singular and very loud, I thought it'd be prudent to just chuck a thing in there. Hopefully for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks, that's awesome. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. Here, come on. Was not paying attention. Oh, got all the stuff. Okay, we're gonna get the melee boys first. Thank you. Okay, we took a little bit of damage. We took a little bit of ouch, and that's okay. Did we get got? Ooh, I didn't get got. Look at that. The running boots are a neat idea. Horizontal dash, jog, whatever the crap it's called we just got. It's a cute idea, but like a lot of this... I mean, well, I guess it does make sense considering how horizontal the levels are generally. Not really. This is called Wall World 2. For sake of backstory, I played Wall World and Wall World 1's DLC. So I'm a World Wallian, I guess. I'm familiar with the way this game operates. This game is very akin to Dome Keeper. If you've ever heard of Dome Keeper. Basically, we have a limited timetable. At the very top is effectively a clock and how soon enemy waves happen. The idea is we're supposed to get in, get materials. Those materials upgrade either ourselves or a robot spider. Or spider miner. And we mine out a cave and we move on to the next cave. It's a I see an enemy over to the right. It's a rogue light? Like? I don't know the difference. There's meta progression. So as we play the game and we go back to base, some of this stuff we're mining, you might see the white little pixels popping off. That's called dust. And that dust is currency at town. So we can use that currency to make upgrades to our stoof. So it's a pretty straightforward game by design, I think. And by straightforward, I certainly don't mean boring. But it's a very straightforward game by design. Hold on. Okay. And I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. Nope. Oh. Yep. Give me that. Thanks. Drop that. Okay, that's 2 down. Terraria is very much a buildings... I guess it's a I'd call it a survival game because there's enemies. Really. But yeah, this isn't Terraria. We're not doing any terraforming. We're not doing any land shaping. Get in, clear out the mine, move to the next mine. Let me pick up the docking station that's still busted. Okay, that's fine. The docking station, as I said, is pretty freaking good. But since I haven't recovered any new weapons, we're going to go ahead and beef up the machine gun. Okay, that'll do. 1 short. Oh, alright. None of the... I should check right now, hold on. Audio's going to die again. Okay, there hasn't been a patch for this yet. I was hoping to see a patch right away with all this stuff, but there was a lot of folks that were very well detailed in bringing up their changes for this game. So this game just came out, quote unquote, for playtesting yesterday. So I did a 3-hour thing on it. 3-hour stream about it. Yeah, it's very good. I really like the formula, as Mr. Krabs would say. I like the formula of the game. I like money. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh, oh, get that full. Yeah, eat it. So the good vibe with so many people doing testing and playtest... Damn it. The good news with all that is the people that have been selected, the individuals who are doing the playtesting are mature enough to take this for what it is. It's a playtest. Everything that I've read has been generally positive. There's a couple people that were like, this is the exact same game as the first one. And then the funny thing is the general response to that has been, and? First game was good. This one's also going to be really good. And? Littering and, littering and, littering and. Smoking the reefer. A little early morning Super Troopers, I guess. So what's different between this game and the first game? I guess in general, there's these environmental hazards which were not here before. This stuff was not... These things, these lavas, the enemies, none of this stuff really existed before at all. The crisis was all external. So you fought with your robots, your robo spider. And that was about all the fighting. You didn't really do any fighting personally. But now we've got our own hit points. We got our own everything. We'll be doing our own fighting inside the cave. Let's open for another artifact. There is no way this is going to connect to the other side. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can finagle all this out of here. Come on. Come on, you. Okay, good, 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 good. Mostly good. I got 3 of them. I'm happy with 3 of them. Come on. Happy with 2 of them? Okay. Neat. This might be all there is to this. So there's hidden stuff to find, not only just the monsters. Okay, this is going to be either a weapon or a blueprint. It's most likely going to be a weapon. There's hidden stuff to find. There's the minerals that we're bringing back. There's the dust that we're collecting, again, the little white particulate bits. You can see in the upper right the minerals we've collected so far, which are used for upgrades for our either Robo Spider or ourselves each run. Yep, there's that orange bar. Come on, shotgun. Hey! Shotgun good, shotgun great. Where's the hole? There it is. Okay, so that wraps up this cave pretty much. Yeah, we're not going to find anything mystical, magical. Hopefully you're going to be able to pedal out of here with these couple of gems. Yep, perfect. Come on with me, y'all. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Look at that. Easy pickings. All right. The shotgun's pretty dope. Let's see. Is it more pellets per shot? More damage? Faster fire rate? I want to save enough for... I could let out 10 to 15 gems. Let's do 20% more... No, more pellets. More pellets. More mining within range of the thing. And then let's also do more damage. Perfect. Okay. We're in a good position. So sip my coffee. We will explore. I guess we're going down. Found a new bug. The bottom left icon for the shotgun is not being painted correctly. Well, maybe it is. You know what? Maybe it is. I'm being pedantic. Look at me go. I'm doing it. I don't know why we're getting the... what do you call it? When you cock the gun? I don't know why it's... we're hearing that audio twice. Maybe so we have it in surround sound? I'm not sure. Oh, you got me. Oh no. Too bad you're the last 2 dorks left. Yep. Our pistola is Lasuk. And the shotgun's range is too short for this. Good show. Good show, old bean. Oh, I'll take that. Thanks. Yep, that's still busted. There's a bunch of people that found this and they were like, hey, by the way... Oh, there we go. We have it to 200%, so... Yeah. It broke. I don't really get what causes that. That's fine. This thing will dissipate after a while. I think it just disappears or explodes, or I mean, explosion is a form of disappearing or whatever. Okay, I need some gubs. I need some gubbins here. We ain't making no money harvesting nothing here. Okay, you come here. Go right there, thanks. Alright, I was hoping... Okay, that is worthless. Good stuff. Nothing there. Good stuff. Come here. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first one. The first Wall World. I thought that all the upgrades made sense. Everything was impactful. There's a couple of upgrades I didn't use, because it was like, this isn't my playstyle. But, like, everything seemed to have made a fair amount of balance and sense when it came down to what was implemented and how it was implemented. So I don't really have any... I don't have anything other to say about the first game than I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed playing the loop so much that I bought the DLC, and I beat the DLC as well. Like, I don't know what other kind of endorsement I can give for it other than I enjoyed it. Based on the errors that we're seeing right now, you know, the little kerfuffles and the documentation I've written for the dev, I think, honestly, we've got a really good foundation here. I think there's a lot of potential to be had. And we're going to go back because we're under attack in a second here. I think there's a lot of potential to be had. Any errors, really? Whoa, that was cool. Oh, I should be holding shift all the time. Any errors we're seeing, really, I think are pretty, like, nominal. Not nominal, but, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Simple to fix. Like, there's not really anything here is, like, game-breaking so far. I would like... that. Thanks. Just out of range. What a dingus. What an absolute dingus. Yeah, the grenade launcher, we're slightly out of range. The shotgun, we're slightly out of range. Yeah, we're gonna take some ouch. I do have some gemeralds or whatever the crap they're called, so I could do repairs. Which are fine. We'll get this battle done. Okay. Not our best showing. Okay, almost to full. That's dope. I'm gonna take you with me. Can I run with something? Oh, okay. So I guess in the before time, in the earlier game, in the first Wall World, this stuff would just... these things would dissipate after a while. I'm glad they're not. Okay. Oh, there we go. It does eventually. Okay. Kuna, thank you very much for the hydrate and stretch. We'll do that in a moment. Yeah, also the range of this thing is pretty ridiculous. It did not used to be this far. That is a stupid range for that. Which again, not complaining, am enjoying. I'm gonna put you like right there. Alright, let's do that hydrate and stretch, shall we? Ah, my back is just a tight mess again today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. So I hear stuff happening, but I don't know where it's happening at or from. When it comes down to it, there's not really a 3D audio surround thing. It's not like a first-person shooter where if you hear gunfire, you can kind of guesstimate the direction. It doesn't seem to have said attribute. I know there's gems down there. I'll get them in a moment. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Give me this stuff. Now's that moment. I was not paying attention again. Attention again. Attention, my friend. We found a bomb. Neat. It's like there's a second shotgun being fired to the right, it sounds like. Dude, shotgun OP. You get within range, brother, you are hosed. You are hosed up. Okay, so we can only bring one thing with us. Do we bring the docking station or do we bring the bomb? Personally, I really like the docking station. You can get a lot done with not a lot of money. The bomb is really strong in this version, though. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Just like that. Alright, well, there is no docking station right now. Okay, I'll just fumble that a whole bunch. I'm about to set someone up the bomb. Nope. That is cool. That does save some time. Oh, really? Thank goodness we don't get hurt by it. That's all done? Okay. I left the docking station up top. I'm sure it's dissipated by now. Don't do it. This run has not been nearly as bountiful as the others, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. We've got a few more caves to hit. Hey, nice. That audio is absolutely lifted from the Chex Adventure. I'm still putting money on it. I'm still absolutely putting money that that's what that sound comes from. The pulsar? Yeah. Being able to run is actually really freaking powerful. All things considered. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this. I'm going to grab these 3 last pieces. And then we're going to mine out this one piece here. Come on. Thanks, mate. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay. Alright, load them up. Ride 'em in, run. Okay, anything cool I can pick up? Faster speed. I don't really want the range. I want more drilling efficiency. So the bomb isn't ready, so this is what we got. Yeah, as the game progresses, we'll find blueprints. At least this is my assumption from the first game. We'll find blueprints, and the blueprints give us more stuff to research and purchase and etc. One of the cool things of tech we'll find is like that one first burst. The first burst that pierces the shell of the mine right away. That can get extended. Which is really, so it digs in deeper for us automatically. Later on, we'll also get a torpedo that gets shot. And that opens up a bunch of the mine. Like, we'll hopefully find some cool stuff. I don't know what to expect. Not too worried about those guys, they just slow our movement. And I don't really plan on moving too much, so that's fine. Yep, come on, I'll wait. Good chat. Pick that up. Oh, cool, that resets the timer. Neat. Man, this range is ridiculous. I would say the default range of this thing in the first game is like a quarter. Easily. A quarter of this. This is stupidly good range. I didn't even upgrade it. I just upgraded drill strength in its vicinity because of it. Something. Language is hard early in the morning. Hold on. I'm gonna finish this coffee real quick. It's good, Scrumpy. Okay. Back to it. So at the very top, our duration has been based on, you know, time, generally. Like, how long we stayed in the mines. Really. That determines the next time for attack. The thing is, if we get all the way to the right, that tentacle-looking thing is the Leviathan, and we're not prepared to fight the Leviathan. So we kind of need to wrap up this mission on the quick fast. I want to take that home. Yep. Yep, that's fine. I'll take the damage. Oh, stuff actually hurts quite a bit more. Maybe it's based on biome? I'm not too sure how that works. Anything cool? A resource radar. Once every 10 seconds, the exosuit emits a pulse that briefly highlights resources in a small radius. That was in the first game as well. Realistically, my mind is I should just have the drill crazy strong, and then it won't matter where the resources are. Radar triggers more often, greater area of effect, plus 5 seconds resource highlight mode. Now, if you gave me resources, that'd be something. But we're going to stick mostly to the suit. More drilling efficiency or bifurcation? Let's do one more strength, and then we'll hit up bifurcation next. Yeah, unfortunately, this one is not as flat as the other. You're still around, huh? Yeah, my thought is I'm gonna get everything anyway, generally, so I don't really need to know where resources are. And now with this better drill, this does not take long at all. There's a cool perk. I don't think it's from the resource radar from the first game. I don't remember where it's from, but there's anything you mine at all has a chance to drop a resource. That is super awesome, because all these other things I'm mining in the way to get to a thing can also drop gubs. Super good. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. It's battle time. You are still around. That is crazy to me. That might connect down there. I might want to... If the bomb's ready, I'll chuck the bomb over there. It is not. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Preemptively, I usually shoot up or down, because there's always going to be at least some ground forces, and if the slugs or the bullets or the shells or whatever can get to where they gotta go and hit the fools a little earlier, that's awesome. This might be where we die. Let's do a little maneuvering, maybe. Oh, I thought we had more health. No! Okay, so this is our first time we've passed by failure. Okay, so we didn't defeat the Leviathan. Resources left. Dust for resources collected. Okay, so we don't get anything that we collected. That makes perfect sense. Okay, continue. Oh, there was a prompt that said a thing I couldn't read. It looks like we kept our... No, we didn't. Okay. Fair enough. So now, a couple things I want to know now that we've lost. Did the difficulty of the area rise? You don't have anything new. Okay, that's fine. Did the difficulty of the area rise 1? Because I think we were at 65%. Second thing, is that mission still there? Mm-hmm. More resources per resource. Yeah, I'm down with that 100%. So that's 20% there. It's another 20% in our regular upgrades, I think. No new options there? Okay, I'm pretty happy keeping with the standard. Okay, the difficulty didn't change. The activity bar didn't change. We weren't... Yeah, we were doing this one. So nothing really changed about it. It looks like we kept the dust that we harvested, but we didn't get any additional dust or any additional materials because we failed the mission. Cool. Alright. Hey, if we're supposed to playtest a game, we should playtest the successes and the failures, right? It just makes sense? That just makes sense to me. So we haven't had any loud noises because we haven't had the grenade launcher. Yeah, see how this knocks out just one square? Yeah, hopefully we'll get some neat upgrades for this and it'll knock out way more for us. And the neat thing is, after you get the maximum levels of tech... Again, I'm using reference points from the first game. What's really neat is you can kind of gauge the layout of the mine based on how that original pulse and torpedo function. Like, it won't discover the whole mine for you, obviously, but like you can kind of tell, oh, maybe I should go up first. Maybe I should go, you know, maybe I should go a different direction first. Gives you a little bit of a better idea of how to handle the first few bits. So I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited for different cool new stuff in this whole thing, yeah. Dang it. Well, that's bound to happen. Money. Nope. Don't do it. Actually... Okay. You have to be cut, and our cutter doesn't cut it. So we'll just chill out. They're not even that big of a deal. They're a static enemy. I mean, don't eat it, and you'll be fine. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be a weapon. Yeah, in the first game there was the grenade launcher, the railgun, the laser cannon, the shotgun, the machine gun, which is what we always have. That's the standard. I'm trying to think of what else there was. Railgun, laser... plasma? Maybe there's a plasma weapon? I don't rightly remember. It's been a hot minute, to be fair. And in here we've already found the grenade launcher, right? We found the grenade launcher, we found the shotgun. Now, everything that we modify the Robo Spider with gets lost after every run, right? That's what makes this a rogue, whatever that is. I'll never remember it. I've had so many patient people tell me, John, because there's meta progression, it's a blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. Then why isn't it called a rogue-like or whatever with meta progression? I don't know. Doesn't matter. The point is, I'm a dum-dum and I'm okay with that. So yeah, every time we leave, the Robo Spider, the lore behind that, because whatever, the lore is, it's too heavy for the carrier to pick up the Robo Spider. So you basically shrug off all your upgrades, but we are compensated for it. I don't know if you noticed, but at the very end of that screen, it was dust for minerals gathered or something, or whatever for upgrades. So we get compensated in dust for the materials that we've spent on upgrading our Robo Spider. So it's not a complete waste. Like, it's a worthwhile endeavor. Okay, you come with me. Good stuff. Oh, I got 2 of them. All right. So this is affectionately known as resource juggling, I guess is the phrase. I'm trying to vacuum as many resources back home as I possibly can, even though our backpack space is limited. So we have a vacuum gun, vacuum attachment. And what that is, that sucks resources closer to us. Ultimately, we can only carry so much. So being able to pull more resources closer to the robot miner, I want to go the other way, helps. Going through clouds signifies a change in biome. And anytime you do a quick trip through the clouds, you have a forced fight. So I'd like to do a little more mining before we have to deal with that forced fight. Perfect. Okay. Would like. Thank you. And I can get a little bit of work done before this whole battle starts. First fight's pretty easy anyway, and we're very close to our robot spider. I've been calling him Robotron. Or Spidertron. Accidentally, but does kind of remind me a little bit of the Spidertron Factorio, yeah? Okay, good enough. Yay, I'm not wrong. That's the kind of acceptance I need in my life right now. So let's talk about what we're going to be doing here for this as a series, right? As a let's play. What is this going to entail? Well, at this very moment right now, we're playing the playtest of the game. I did ask the developer if there was an embargo. They said no embargo, but make sure that you mention that we are playing the playtest. What we see now is not the final product. And the normal disclaimer, right? Stuff could be added, stuff could be removed. And I said, hey, no problem. Thank you for the thing. Yes! In the names of the bureaucrats, you are technically correct. The very best kind of correct. Was that number 1 who said that? Agent 1? Yeah. Hermes Conrad, you are technically correct, the very best kind of correct. Something like that. Yeah, so let's brains. I don't know if I slept well or poorly last night, because like I woke up even more tired, and I hit snooze a couple times, because I was just really vibing, just bruh. So I don't know if I slept really well and my body needed more of it, or what was going on, because I was just booshed. Hat that sat stole first to show. Good morning, sir. Hope you're doing well today. Hope your wounds are healing proper and you're on the mend, as they say. Oh, God. Yeah, no problem. Okay. That was weird. Sorry, better than what? Yesterday was blank. I want to know what the blank is. Was my quality that bad? Aw. Look that up. Yes, Hat. Oh, not me. Yay! Hat mentioned that in their community, they have a couple of users that like the... Oh, I should not be out here. They really enjoy the calling first or owning first. And so Hat said, why don't you put a first reward and a second reward in your channel points? Make it like 1 point, but only one person... Or whatever. So I added a first and a second achievement, so folks can claim first or second. If they so wished. If they so wished. Hat is streaming. Oh, let's pop that open. Oh, I get that. I just didn't know what you meant by whatever was shite. If there was something... You said yesterday was shite. So I just wanted to see if there was something I did that was shite or whatever. Yep. There you go. You got them both. There we go. Okay. I'm good. We're gonna buy more damage per bullet and more of that. Oh, I could do that. Sure. I appreciate numerical representations of things as opposed to bars. Numerical representations I can quantify, bars I can't. Right? I gotta go on... My timing is mostly based on vibes. Yep, no one from the top? Alright. Oh, there they are. Cool. Yeah. The experience wouldn't be bad. Yeah, because then the numbers get too... Yeah, if the number's over, like, 1,000,000... Or maybe 100,000. Maybe if the number's over 100,000, it gets obscured. But, like, for... You have 8 seconds until combat. That would be better. It depends... Yeah, for here, it's like you have... I know... Well, it's... I'm talking in circles. It doesn't super matter, but for me, I would prefer... If there was an option... You have 20 seconds until combat. That would be great. But I know, like, for the bars, it's a different vibe. It's a different feel. It's cool. I get it. Yeah, for experience points, I wouldn't mind a bar. Hit points also is a bar. And magic points is a bar. We're talking usually in most games, like Final Fantasy, we're talking under, what? 100,000 health or 100,000 MP. So numbers are fine. But anything after that, maybe a bar. It also depends on how the game handles itself when it comes to costing of things, right? Is magic a hard value? It costs 5 magic to cast Fire 1. Okay, well then numeric is probably best. But if things are a percentage, like this reserves 10% of your mana bar, well then maybe the bar is better. I guess it really depends. Like for Diablo, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Path of Exile, those are effectively bars, right? Which isn't terrible because I'm not gonna... They're ARPGs. I'm not gonna sit down and do trigonometry to figure whether or not I can take another hit. And then, of course, when it comes to damage scaling, everyone scales based against your level or the area. So numbers might not really be the best choice in that regard either, but yeah, it all depends. Possibly a weapon? There's possibly a weapon over there. This rule is not for numbers people. They added icons and symbols in supermarket to remove worded signs. 2 years later, it closed. Yeah. Symbols, man. That was maybe, like, I know this is way late to the party for conversation style, but that was, like, my first and only gripe in why I don't go to, like, Popular Coffee Chain. Because Popular Coffee Chain wants to change the meaning of words. I'd like a large black coffee, please. Black meaning no sugar, no nothing else. I don't want honey, I don't want cream, I don't want milk. I want a regular black coffee. Large. Large black coffee. And they're like, oh, do you mean, Vidarde Gagar? And I'm like, no, I'd like a large... small, medium, large. In my culture, this is how we express sizes of things. Small, medium, large. I'm not trying to be disrespectful of you and your system, but I'd like a large coffee. I'm paying money for a large coffee. Can I have a large coffee? And then the just so snooty. Are you sure you don't want a gabar? But no, I want a large coffee, man. I have a chemical need in my brain that I desire caffeine in the early mornings. I also desire it to be hot and in a certain volume. If you could provide me those things, I'll be a very happy boy. Nope. Dang near fighting about it. And I was just like, the first time I was like, man, this coffee place is great. People love this stuff. This must be good stuff. And like the first conversation just straight up rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, I don't need attitude at 8 in the morning or 6 in the morning, my guy. If I wanted attitude, I'd have offspring. I don't need I don't need attitude. I just want a coffee. Oh, you're not speaking our corporate lingo. I'm like, I guess I'm not going to. It's like ever since, like there's a nice little local women-owned business here. And it's very cool. They're very polite. I'd like a large black coffee. Yes, no problem. Large black coffee. Holy crap, you understand me? I didn't think I was understandable. Anyway, rant over, I guess. The thing that rubbed me the wrong way about that whole thing was like I'm the jerk. I'm the jerk. Like if you use our language, we'll give you $1 off large coffee if you say the right thing for large coffee. Cool, I'll buy your little gimmick. I'll save $1, sure. I'm not so proud to not save $1. I'll save $1. No, it's just one person drank all the corporate Kool-Aid that the corporation was making that day, and it's just... Nah. I'm good. Your stuff's overpriced anyway. Good chat. Alright. I wouldn't mind more range. I don't need more speed. The same situation felt very old. Got a list of fancy words for coffee variants. We were very confused because I knew none of it. Ordered a coffee pot with milk and got the death stare. It was a vegan place they hated. I don't get, yeah. Oh, that certainly is something, isn't it? Oh, wow, that is some range. Brother, you put in the work today. I don't get it. Like, are we not all like humans just trying to get stuff figured out? Like, I don't get the whole attitude thing. Man, we're all just in the same boat here, trying to figure out what kind of stuff to do. I don't get the supremacist attitude. It almost felt like I didn't know the lingo for something and now I'm being ostracized for it. It's just like, what if you went to the doctor's office or something? As a very hyperbolic example. What if you went to the doctor's office, they're like, oh, you need a blood transfusion. I'm like, cool. What's a blood transfusion? And they're like, oh, we have other blood that is good. Your blood needs to be changed out, like oil. Great. And then, like, it's gonna happen. Like, it's like we're about to do the thing. And the doctor was like, okay, we're gonna do the thing. What's it called again? And I'm like, you're gonna change the oil blood. My blood oil, right? Then the doctor's like, what's that called? I'm like, I don't remember. Just check the dipstick or however it works in a person and change the oil, right? But what's that called? It's like, come on. I didn't go to school for 8 minutes longer than you did or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Well, since you didn't know it was a blood transfusion, I guess you're gonna die. It's like, what? Come on. I'll be your best friend. You accept gift cards from JCPenney's? What do we need here? What has to happen? Okay, there's still more to be had up there. The unfortunate thing... What was it? Where was I? Where did this start? Where did this conversation start? No, it doesn't matter. Support local businesses. That's where it's gonna go. Support local businesses. Yeah, every Tuesday I go to a little coffee shop here. It's cute. It's really cute. It used to be a fast food restaurant, but the fast food restaurant closed because COVID. Yeah. Also, good morning. Nice to has ya. Nice to has ya. I say it that way because cat has cheeseburger. Cat can has. Nope. Down here. Down here. Doctor stories are fun too. You have to know what's wrong with you. Yeah. Yeah. I have a primary care physician. A PCP. PCP is also a drug now that I think about it. I have a primary care physician and it's literally Duck Duck Goose. Oh. Yes, welcome, please. Absolutely. Sorry. I don't rant about, like, politics and stuff. Like, I don't get, like, political, but I rant about, like, dumb crap. It's like, you know what I like about Diablo 2 better than Diablo 3? Brah, 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 brah. Also, thank you very much for the follow. Where's Mega Man? Hold on. Oh, hold on. No, I screwed up. Let me know when you can see the egg. No. 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 There it is. Okay. So you need to be below that. Where's... Okay. Mega Man is eating an egg with a pair of chopsticks is my bellwether for... Do I have the game low enough so you can actually see the things? And I did not. Oh, you guys probably haven't even seen chat this whole time. Yeah, there it is. There's Twitch chat. Oh, there's Twitch chat. Okay. Mega Man, you can boof. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you know the reference for this? You know this reference point? I don't think anyone else has known this reference point. I had to talk about it. There's nothing below the Mega Man. Perfect. Okay, Mega Man's in the right spot. That means Twitch chat's in the right spot. Fantastic. Okay. We're good. Don't start with D3. Okay, we cannot start there. I could, whatever, crack my knuckles and punch it in the place it doesn't want to be punched. Okay, what was I doing? We got back, we're plugged in, battle's about to happen, I don't have a new weapon, so better fire, better damage, more bullet per bullet. Minus 40% bullet spread. How much money do I have? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Can I get a repair in? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Got a bit of an ad break kicking off right now, so we'll let that simmer. You're trying to incite local business support from people who can appreciate a smile and nonsense. Welcome to our shop. Yes. Agreed. Okay, there's no one coming from the top? Fantastic. Get you some. Those Pokeboys right there are the real ding-dangers that we want to get out of our way. And now he's being body blocked. That's cool. I can't really move because we're being slowed by Jerkbutt McGillicuddy. There we are. Okay. I just had to make a decision. That's all that had to happen there. Okay, this is actually the end? Oh, we gotta go back up. Right. Okay, that sucked. Okay, there's all my gemeralds. Did we finish this? I don't know if we finished this cave. Let's give it one more run. Literally, one more run. Yeah, we finished. Oh, that was dumb. Oh no, there was more up to be had. Right, I did say there was more up to be had. This camera can use more work. We can build them up, but they are a pain. Oh, not the gun. No, the gun tick. Hello? I've been holding down left trigger thinking something was happening. Nope. The plasma gun does, like, no damage. It is something that specifically needs to be cut. There's a weapon behind here. The Minder Dingle. Dingy. I like the Mindle Dingle. So, we've got the bomb thrower. The bomb thrower is the grenade launcher? Not sure. Anyway, maybe we can get a little more work done here. And I dropped that all the way down. Come on up. Thank you. I'll show you in a second how ineffective it is to cut those things. Yep, there's nothing else. Okay, let's get out of here. So let's just find one. We'll find one on the way out, I'm sure. Yep, there's one. So let's just use the pulsar first. Like nothing, right? So here's the cutter. No, it was... Oh, back in the caves. I thought you meant Mega Man eating the egg. Could have been. That Mega Man eating an egg is a 3-episode show. It's called Upon a Star, I think. I think was the title of it. Once Upon a Star. Upon a Star, something like that. And basically, long story short, Mega Man shows up after a kid is playing video games, after his parents said, stop playing video games. This is already a really great lesson for children, is if you keep playing past the point of no return, and you just are failing at school, and you're not being a good child, and you're mean to your sister, your favorite superhero will show up. Okay, is this the bomb? Okay, so this is the bomb. I think we had the grenade before. This has way more range. Let's check for sure. Hold on, I'll finish one story after I finish another one. Blast area, blast damage. No, this is the same weapon. I'm just tired. It was called Upon a Star, and it's basically like a tutorial on Japan and Japanese culture. Because so Mega Man pops out after Dr. Wily pops out, and it's like, we gotta stop Dr. Wily. But I don't know anything about Japan or Japanese culture. I wish someone could help me. And the kid is like, well, I could show you around our temples and our shops and our ethos and everything like we're into. Yeah, I can help you out. And he pleads with his parents, and he's like, but Mom, it's Mega Man. And she's like, I don't give a crap. You're failing astrophysics as a class or whatever. And then, like, after much more convincing, Mom's cool with it because Dad's cool with it. And then, like, whatever. So, like, now, it's actually a really neat little show. The different Robot Masters show up, and Mega Man sometimes fights them, and all the game lore is there. So, like, Rush shows up, and Roll shows up, and Dr. Light is there, and Eddie, and it's all very cool. It's all very neat. But, like, there are certain times where Mega Man is like, I don't know where the heck we're going to find Dr. Wily. He said he wanted to broadcast a signal to the world. Where in all of Japan is there a TV antenna? And the kid is like, well, I know where it is. There's the radio tower or whatever. Like, whatever. I don't really remember the whole thing now, but it's like, it's very tutorial-y, and it's very cute. It's very well designed. So Mega Man's clearly like an American stylized, because he has like no idea about Japan or Japanese culture. But, like, all his reference points are from an American reference point, right? And Mega Man's like, guess there's, like, a famous place where there's, like, a park and there's, like, no vehicles allowed at all, and it's just bicycles and stuff. And Mega Man's like, I thought I'd see way more vehicles. I'm amazed there's not more vehicles. And fascination with vehicles is a very American thing, right? The highways and everything, and many of our towns and cities are geared with the understanding that you have some sort of a vehicle for transportation. But, like, that's not always the case. That's not always the case in Japan. And so Mega Man's like, I find it weird there's not more vehicles. And the little boy's like, well, actually, the cities are designed with foot traffic in mind. So you could live your entire life and not own a vehicle. It's not that big of a deal. And then, like, there's also trains. Like, they take the train because they got to cover all of Japan in a day or something. So there's some scenes with Rush. The flying dog, I guess, if I have to really cut it to the bone here. The flying puppy. And you guys aren't affected by lava? Didn't slow your ass down, anyway. No, there's something else that's damaging you. Wait, can I use this for mining? Look at me being the chump using the freaking cutter for mining. That's gonna trigger combat. I don't want that. So yeah, it's designed to be an introduction to, like, Japan. It's very cool. Oh, crap. Move, 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 move. Out of me way! But they did such a good job incorporating, like, game lore as well. So, like, even if you didn't really care about what they were trying to teach, it was still kind of cool. So, like, Mega Man sometimes runs out of energy, and he can only take life energy. in the form of like the power capsules or whatever. Like he can't eat food. He can't he's a robot. He can't digest crap. But one of the scenes is like the family's like, well, what if we invited you to dinner? Would you like to join us for a family meal? And Mega Man's like, sure. And the family's like, in Japan, generally everyone waits for everyone to be at the table. We sit down. It's a time of like reflection, and you know they go through that spiky ball's losing its brains. And so what's really cute about it is Mega Man puts out some life pellets and an energy pellet. You can see in the little GIF here. I'll just pop it back up so you can see what I'm talking about. He pops puts that stuff on the table, and he's like, I can't eat with these chopsticks. Like, just having a tough time of it. And so, like, somebody got this GIF. It's like, it's literally like half a second. Like, it's perfect. The cut is perfect. I don't know who put the time and effort into it, but it's beautiful. And they're like, people are like, we eat with chopsticks. And, like, and everything. And Mega Man's just struggling. It's just really, really cute. Oh, I didn't grab the thing. Hold on. I got too into my dumb story about dumb stuff I care about that I forgot to get the thing. So we got to get 2 more Inky Binkies, and then we can leave, and then it's mission accomplished. Oh, you're still here. That's dope. That goes down the hole. That goes down the hole. Come on, how many of you are around? Get out of here. No, seriously, where did that guy come from? Come on. Down the well you go. Because I'm not from Japan, I don't know, right? The only thing I have is like secondhand ideas of like, oh, I watch anime. Yeah, it's not really indicative. But like there's a lot of common elements, right? I'd say like there's some things you can draw as conclusionary from this stuff that's a repeated thing that you see over and over and over again. It's like, oh, this is a very common theme. This must be something. So like salt. Like salt exorcises demons, right? Like salting the ground. That's something that I've seen in a lot of anime, and I would assume it's still to be somewhat relevant, even if it's not true. Maybe it's an inside joke, who knows? I have no idea. It's still a very cute and well-produced thing, even if it's from 1993. Like, I'm not asking folks to go watch it or anything, but it's like, it was really adorable. I thought it was well done. Because, like, there's not a lot of games I don't think that could do that, like Jill Valentine from Resident Evil here to talk about Japanese culture. That could be cool. I don't know. Who knows? Drone system is dope. I think we're done here. I think I gotta go to one more thing. Nope, I want. Gimme. Thank you. Yeah, drone system is cool. We're gonna have to move anyway. So yeah, I found it. I found the thing. I watched the thing. It was worth the watch. It was a good spend of my time. I enjoyed it. We have the bomb, which I wouldn't mind. More blast area. More shots in a burst, less spread, or faster reload. More shots in a burst and less spread. Perfect. Alright, we rolling. Yeah, this is why I shoot up. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna hit the fools below me. Nope, get you some. Get you some! What's up, nerd? Good chat. Yeah. Yep. I love immersing myself in a different culture or a different way of thought that I did not think of before. Oh, come on. It's the same thing, like, whenever I meet someone new, I always like to ask, like, what's your favorite food? Not like I'm gonna, like, cook it or make it for them, but, like, what is, like, your go-to comfort food? I had a bad day. I don't like anybody. No one likes me. I'm gonna eat this. Cool, yeah, tell me what that is. Because, like, especially working, like, in a megacorp, which I had in the past, You meet so many different people. It's so. What are you into? Butter noodles. Awesome. What are you into? Butter noodles. Okay, you both said the same thing, but they're probably not the same thing. What do you add in your butter noodles? Usually garlic and chives. Cool. What do you add in your butter noodles? Turmeric, saffron, and maybe some curry I made the night before. I should be going up, not down. Crap. And it's like, dude, that's all. Those are two completely different meals. That's awesome. I love it. No, you want to... If anyone... You ever find someone intolerant, start with food. It's a great way to break intolerance. I mean, we all gotta eat, right? That's kind of my vibe. Like, we all have to eat. We all need to be nourished. Yeah, I totally went the wrong way. I got on my dumb rant again about Mega Man. Yep. I wasted so much time. Okay, so we gotta find 2 more of these ding-dangers. Yeah. So the whole idea really is to to make a common road of what what is the most ultimate common thing between 2 cultures, right? So yeah, whenever I meet someone that's ding-dong about, I'll just call them ding-dongs, whoever's being a ding-dong, one of the things I'll talk about is like, have you tried the food? Have you tried the local cuisine? You might find your new favorite thing. You'll realize that these other cultures are not that different than us. Like, whatever ideas in your head about, like, your core values, there's not going to be much difference in other places. We all don't want to go to school. We all don't want to go to work. We all like to play video games, like, as a simple thing. No need to be a ding-dong. Yeah, the grenade is still stupidly loud. Nope. Get you some. Oh, if the grenade had a little more harumph, that would be great. Ooh, I got that dude right on the bean. Okay. Alright. Yep, good. You're got. Go get him, Droney. He's Droney, the magic drone. Boop, boop. You know what? I could probably just ignore the rest of this fight. There's a... Okay. If you get the drone powerful enough, and you get more than enough of the enemy's got, you don't have to stick around. That dude doesn't deal damage. He just slows you down. So I could just up and ignore the crap out of him and just be like, yeah, cool, bro. I'm gonna go do my own thing now. Okay, there's nothing else I could do. So we need 2 more incubators before the Leviathan says stuff at us, which I don't want them to say stuff at us. Oh, the thing disappeared. No! It's fine. Oh, I see something moving in the bottom right of the screen. Gonna be some freaking high-flying shenanigans in a moment, I'm sure of it. Okay. There is something bebopping around somewhere, that's for sure. I was hoping to get this mission actually done, but we might have to escape. I'm definitely going to escape before the final bit here, because I don't want to lose all the stuff I got. I don't know why I said that like a question mark. Let's try that again. We're probably going to leave before this last thing. I got feels about Cowboy Bebop, too, now that you mention it. When I say Bebop, yes, Cowboy Bebop, but I also think of Bebop Cola, which is the name of a soda in C-Lab 2021. There's a weird... That whole show was weird. C-Lab 2021, for sure. Strange indeed. Ride the Stimutax. I did enjoy Cowboy Bebop, the show, the anime. I also enjoyed Samurai Champloo, which is the same show, effectively, but in feudal Japan. So if you like Cowboy Bebop, and you really like Cowboy Bebop, check out Samurai Champloo. It's the same show, but with samurai. I really like the anime. The live action show of Cowboy Bebop, I really wish they just named it something different and made its own thing. It kind of bugged me that it was named Cowboy Bebop because it didn't have that Cowboy Bebop vibe. But if they called it Space Cowboy Gunman, I think I would have been fine with it. Just like, cool. This is another episode of Space Cowboy Gunman. Rob. Thief? Space Thief, Cowboy Gunman Thief. My favorite. Devilman. Kill la Kill. And Space Thief, Cowboy Gun Cheeseman. Alright. I want sub-munitions. I also want... Where do we get 2 of them? Is 2 of them still a thing? Yeah, it's down there for 80. Erg! Ergaberg. Okay, I can do one of these 3 things. I'd rather have more shots in a burst. I don't know why that's so loud, but it is. It's very loud. L-tab for just a moment. I need to throw a hydrate at hat dat sat. There we go. Mission accomplished. Alright. I guess my beef with the live action was like everyone... Hold on. Silence one more time. There you go. I guess the thing I thought was weird is everyone was so uncharacteristic from the anime or whatever that I just... Yeah, I really just wish it was called something else. It's super, super loud. I don't know. It sounds like a giant stomping around. Like, I don't know what the heck I'm hitting, but it is noisy. Come on. I'm gonna get you. That's sub-munitions, baby. Oof. Okay. We're gonna just extract. So we have one more final fight. We got to deal for a minute, which we can easily do. Oh, I almost got him. Right on the noggin. Right on the canoggin. I'll get you. There we go. Yeah. There's another... I think it's a live action I wanted to see for a while, is, oh, gosh. What am I thinking of? Trigun. Trigun has a live action variant as well. Where's that ship? Sweet God, let's go! Oh, the map split. That camera had feelings. Okay, so we got a bunch of dust. We got home a bunch of resources. Yeah, we didn't finish, but our research bar is full, so I wonder what that does for us. Hopefully it unlocks a new thing. Do you have anything to say? Anyone have anything to say? No? Okay. No one has anything to say. That's fine. So we didn't complete the mission, but we did get stuff hauled back. Oh. Nope. Classified. Plus 30% drilling power. Holy buckets. Yes? Yes? Man, I hope that's not an item I have to give a crap about. Like, I hope it's just part of our kit. Yeah, hi, buddy. You have a drilling power upgrade? Damage by 15% is not really what I want. Damage sounds like it's from the gun, not the mining drill. No. No. Vacuum capacity. Let's do that one again. Okay. Thank you kindly, friend. Okay, a couple of upgrades in. Okay, this didn't change. So I guess it only changes when we do and complete missions. So let's do... Man, with everything being rated XL or double XL, it kind of makes me lose a little bit of track as to what we're doing here, right? If everything is large or extra extra large, it kind of doesn't put things into perspective, in my opinion. But whatever. Okay. We're going to find the signal source. But we've researched 100%, which I'm not... Again, I'm not sure what that means. I don't think we got a clear-cut definition on what that means. So find the signal source. If I had to guess, this is probably just going to be the same. No, I don't want to go up. Up is going to trigger a biome change. Usually you drop us off where there's a friggin' thing to drill, but here we are. Okay, so hopefully that was just a flat upgrade and not something I have to haul around. Oh, that's great. Can I break you easily now? A little easier, yeah, but not easily. That's the difference. Can something be done easily? No, but it's done. It's easier to do. So that's cool. When I get a couple of upgrades under my belt, I'll tune them up. I'll tune them up real good. Which is probably one of my dumbest, oldest jokes I have. What's the difference between a fish and a piano? What's the difference between a fish and a piano? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Ba-dum-bum. I'm so proud of myself for dumb stuff like that. This is my extent of pride, isn't like accomplishments of things I've done. Because I've done very cool professional things, like with jobs and stuff, and I've built systems before. I've done stuff, but like little jokes like this that I enjoy, that's what gives me the most pride. Good delivery on a dumb joke. Oh man, is there just nothing here? There could just straight up be nothing here. I'm just gonna ignore you, dorks. I don't know why the trash can of extra power was classified. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe that's what the research unlocked. Whoop! Whoop! Come here. Come here. Thank you. Don't make this difficult. Y'all are stuck. That's funny. So, hang on. Better than the cutter? I am actively mining the thing. Huh. Dude, using the drills for chumps. Okay, this is also really, really loud. It got louder? What the hell? Okay, that's better. It's literally as fast as I can click. Yeah, it's a Jacobson. Yep. The drill is a lie. Make sure you bring your friend Drilly for all your drill needs. Forget you, Drilly. Oh, this is gonna hurt my wrist real dumb bad. Huh, infinite range? I guess technically infinite drill speed for as long as I can click. The audio's not great, but... This is stupid. Oh, now I gotta build a macro to just automatically click for me. Okay. That's fun, but that genuinely hurts my wrist. Alright, I'm gonna put some notes that just a heads up, buddy, the plasma cutter or whatever, the plasma clot gun does better than the drilly drill for drilling. That's a heck of a haul for our first foray, yeah? Yeah, hold on. Okay. Oh, it's so slow now. More damage. More of that. More of that. More of that. Okay, good start. Good start. I miss my drones. Yep, that still is a pain in the butt to do anything with it. Come on. Let's go. Oh, can I get you? Yes! Come on, man. There we go. Anything else I want to accomplish here? Do one more quick check. Actually, our drill is doing pretty well. Yeah, once we get 1 or 2 upgrade, yeah, now we're motoring. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Cool. I was like, man, I'll just use the frickin' blaster from now on. Ooh. Oh, I got really excited, only to realize there's nothing there. Alright, fair enough. Just motoring through, don't mind me. Don't you mind me. Oh my god! Okay, found the room with all the bad men in it. Sweet. Risk it. And that fell down there. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah, my wrist calmed down for like a second. Yeah, right? Darkness came in 2 forms. 1, the room was pitch black, and 2nd, I almost got. Oop, up here. Okay, we're done with this. I'm assuming the signal source is going to operate a lot. Also, good day, Naven the Raven. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you haven't suplexed anybody to the Netherverse, considering you're the AAA non-stop all-star from Rassle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's talk about that, because it was funny. So I got a notification on my Twitch thing that Blazeworks TV was streaming, and I'm like, bomb! I could use some Path of Exile 2 in my life, and also they're a really good bloke. They're a decent dude. I like them a lot. Like in real life, I'd want to like pinch their cheeks and give them a hug and be like, I'll buy you a beer. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Because I'm weird, and it's cool. But no, I was thinking it was going to be like a cool transition, and then they accidentally... I go down, right? They accidentally started streaming, but the Twitch notification on my thing doesn't tell... Like, the notifications don't tell you someone stopped streaming. I guess we go up. It only tells you when someone starts. So I was like, we're going to read Blazeworks TV. They're really good stuff. I like them. They're a good guy. They play the Path of Exile. I'm not really good at the game, and I don't really understand it, but it's good times had by all. We raid, and there's nothing. So I bet you... So they got a notification on their device, probably. You're being raided by JohnMegacycle. Burr, 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 burr. And then, like, so I'm sitting in a room with, like, yeah, Naven, Blaze, and, like, whomever else was unfortunate to come with. There's just nothing here. You searched all around and found nothing. And, like, you lose control. Yeah, you lose control after you raid. Like, you can't take back a raid. People are here now. There's no backseas on... I can't shoot down? Okay, that was weird. There's no backseas on raids. So, yeah, I'm just sitting in a room. And then Blaze said something funny. He's like, make sure you follow me for more non-streaming... non-streaming content. Oh, man. Yeah, if I had a 3D printer, I'd print out, like, a ribbon, you know, out of plastic, or, like, a badge. Voted 2025 best streamer for non-streamable content. Okay, so the signal source has to be in here. There's only freaking 2 caves, right? Tell me I understand how this game works. Nope, there's no signal here either. I'm going to just assume it's here. Like, there's only the 2 caves. We're back here safe and sound. Daw. I won't let nothing bad happen to nobody there, Naven. Naven the Raven. Oop, sneaking in. No! That got real unfortunate really fast. For reasons I'm unwilling to comprehend. Not even unable to, just unwilling. I'm unwilling to comprehend what went wrong. Okay, there's something going on over here. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nope. There's something mighty squishy going on over here. I hear squish. I don't know if I want to understand squish, but I hear squish. Oh, come on. Okay, now we're gonna get out of here. Because it is soon for combat. Can I have that? Thank you. Nope, alright. We'll come back for that. I have a bunch of gubbins ready for me. I have some gubs. A little bit of gubs. Yeah, we got some gubs. We're not going to walk out of this empty-handed. No way. No sir, no ma'am. Okay. We're still stuck with the machine gun. Can I have a bit more damage with the machine gun? More damage per bullet. Less bullet spread, which I have to get for a better fire rate. Let's do better fire rate. Yeah, let's bunker up a little bit on that. I'll take a speed boost. We're not really damaged, so we're doing alright. Oh, this thing shoots like a machine gun now. And not a pistol I'm clicking real fast. Come on, open up. Thanks for playing. You were waiting for me to connect? Really? Rude. AF. Rude AF. My favorite radio station. 1013. Rude AF. Come on. Rude FM? Rude FM. So we were going a bit more up. I kind of want to go more right first. Oh, God. Okay. Well. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can click faster then. Ideally, I want these dudes to clump up to resources I have in mind, so my pulsar shots, or whatever the crap they're called, can actually hit resources as well. That'd be, come on with this. I blew up the thing that was generating the guys. I blew up the thing that was generating the guys. That's a dead end. We got time. We're okay. Alright. Huh. Lava hurts everything. That's good to know. Now, I wonder if that gets got, if it's going to count against me. It probably will. So that's that noise. I thought it was more creatures being spawned. No, it's the things taking damage because of lava. Okay. Good to know. This is a weapon, and it's going to take a frickin' Fortnite. Come on, mate. There are way more rocks in the way this time. Hey, a blueprint! Hey! Rotary saws allows you to cut through enemies and obstacles. Jill, I found a blueprint. Well done. Ah, I didn't get to read it. Well, I don't feel anything. Are you sure? Because it's far below and the Zyrex can feel it. Multiple signatures are headed your way from the deep. You have to run. Was that the signal source? That was the oh my god. Okay. Well, this got feisty real fast. I don't remember the way out. It's down. It's left. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't want my butt to be eaten. It's attached. I'm so attached to my butt. Come on, come on, come on. Get. Juggle. Is there a ancient god of juggling? I wonder. Like, specifically juggling or cantrips. Oh, I guess Loki would be trickery, but... Okay, what do I want? The chainsaw is something that will get deciphered and worked on when we get back. I want more bullets spread. I mean, we're done. So let's just ante up. I cannot see where the bullets are. Can I get the research for glow-in-the-dark rounds or something? Seriously, I can... You see all this nonsense on the right? Jeez. I'll get you quick. It's fine. There you go. No problem. No problem. Okay, we're going to Scooty Puff Jr. our way down a little bit. Yep. So I can evade the melee jerk up top. You get got. You get got. I know I'm walking away from the LZ, and that's fine. Get you some. Get you some. Everyone can get some. Here, you get you some. Uh-oh. Hello? that was not as good as I was hoping that was going to be, but that's fine. These nerd burglars do a lot of damage. Okay, got you. Save me! Save me! Save! Go! 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 Get you some! Alright. Mission complete. Research bar is still full. Not really too sure what that is. We got some more resources. Hot diggity dang. We found a blueprint. The rotary saws. So now, Jill hopefully will have rotary saws, and then we can research whatever those are. Here's the blueprint I mentioned. Blueprint of what? A saw? It'll have to be adapted for the spider. Can you do that? It's easier than you think. I'll get everything ready in no time. How could it be possibly easier than I think? Oh, it's done already. You can buy and upgrade some equipment in exchange for Zyrex parts. Okay. So we got reset to 100 because I super didn't have 100. Fits like a glove. It looks impressive. Of course. Now let's check its effectiveness. Go to the hole. Okay. Alright. Thanks to the new equipment, you can overcome obstacles and move deeper into the hole. Oh. Okay. Sure. We'll see what this is about. To move deeper into the hole, hold A, D. Certainly not both at the same time, I'm sure. Yeah, holding both doesn't do anything. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that was kind of insane. I'm going, geez, settle down. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that. Let me guess. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Can I... I'm stuck moving to the left. The saw is not a weapon. I don't want to be stuck in this corner! So this looks like one of the final barricades in between the inside and the outside? Yeah, it's not a weapon at all. Okay, good to know. Good to know this gigantic saw is not a weapon. Easy, alright. Good stuff. So now what? There's some kind of energy barrier here. A big one. It looks like a laser grid. Yeah, a saw isn't of much use with laser beams. I can hear that hum even through the comms. Why couldn't they just make a metal grate? Imagine how much energy you must need to keep this thing running. Well, either way, they're low on metal or they filter everything, even air. Apparently we're not the only ones fed up with the Zyrex. Alright, so what now? There has to be access to the power circuit somewhere. Let's try redirecting the energy, or at least overloading the system. Ah. I see some loose rock behind me, and I'll try to dig through. I was gonna say, with the drill, with the saw? Oh, okay. Interesting. Now we've got a top-down kind of a vibe. Oh. Okay. I'd be a fool not to try this at least once, right? Honestly, since there's no timer here and we're not in a rush, I'd rather save my wrists. Oh, okay, well, remember that whole not in a rush thing? Alright. Very funny. Yeah, they don't... The enemies just don't care what I've got going on here, which is perfect. Based on there still being minerals here, this must have been constructed a long time ago. Then a volcano, maybe? Left a bunch of these minerals here? It's really hard to speculate. Well, it's not really hard. It's a game, and we're having fun with it. There we go. Speculation complete. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, fun fact. I was playing a randomizer, an archipelago randomizer of Final Fantasy 1 with a friend of mine yesterday, and I realized that the level cap in Final Fantasy 1 is 50. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was 50. I didn't know there was a level cap, to be honest. I think I've always gotten to, like, I don't know, mid-30s? Come in. I found some abandoned premises. They obviously lived here doing, well, whatever you usually do. Engineering, Ben. I do engineering. Found anything out of the ordinary? Yeah, there's some kind of a warm round thing and a groove nearby. But I'm not strong enough to move it. Must be an energy cell. Try sucking it into the groove. Groove. The vacuum is clearly stronger than you. Oof. Use the vacuum to move the energy cell into the loop. Okay, well... Oh, I see. I see what you mean. I'm gonna get some of these minerals out of here. I don't know if it matters, or maybe there's a fight scene that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, let's switch out to Regula Cutta. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can get this all in one pass. We won't, but let's see if we can. If anything, and there's not combat, that would also be fine, because we would still hopefully get the score for all this stuff. Let's do a quick run here. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Get that piled into that corner, then it's an easy haul up. Nope. Oh, I left-clicked. Why? Ah, it's fine. We'll make a run or two right now. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Hey, extra dust for the win, right? Oh, did most of the stuff get deleted? Oh, I think a lot of that stuff just got deleted. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, not gonna worry about it. It looked like, yeah, when it got sucked up above, it didn't look like it got into my vacuum. It looked like it just got removed. Because I'm very confident I had more than... This is effectively 2 runs. That's fine. Any amount of gems we can get up here is less gems I gotta run for later. Yeah. Juggle it a little bit. There we go. Okay. I can't run on these vertical surfaces? No, that makes sense that I can't. Yeah, I don't know how careful I should be being right now. But if I know anything about video games, and I like to think I do, we're going to trigger some sort of a boss fight, and I'm going to be thankful that I have at least some upgrades in check. That's my vibe. Pop, 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 pop. Then I also feel what's going to happen is we're going to move this thing to... Yeah. We're going to move this thing to where it's got to go, and then something else is going to happen, and we're going to have to move it again. So I'm going to want to just make sure we do as much work as possible before we kick off whatever timer might be or whatever. Okay, I think that's everything. Yep, feels like everything. We'll do another check down here. Come on, you. Come on, friend. Yes, no, yes, okay. Ah, the old yes, no, yes. Okay, that is absolutely everything we can possibly mine. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. There's quite a bit more on the easy. If you have more movement speed, this little process is kind of not super necessary. But if you can still get a lot of this stuff pulled from the depths a little closer, it means you have to waste so much less time moving back and forth. So we'll cache this in. We'll grab the stuff below. We'll cache that. Yep, thank you. I'll probably grab like a movement speed and a drill speed or something. Just something to grease the wheels a little bit. Okay. So, movement, drill, more of that, more of that. Okay. We still have 50 minerals in case I need to beef up the guns. That's so much better. Oh, man. So good now. Ooh, I want that other... Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yep, thanks. It worked. The barrier should turn off now. Okay, so we put the power... I heard an explosion. We put the power thing where the power thing should go, and now something turns off? Alright. We overloaded the circuit, I get it. I think. We'll find out. Stay tuned to figure out how I don't get it. I can't use my gun, I don't know where my mouse is. Yeah, the gun is stuck to the left. Oh! I can't move. Aw, dang! Thank you for completing the playtest. Oh, alright. Oh, I thought there was gonna be more. I guess, yeah, GG. Alright. Gosh, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of planned on streaming this all day today. Oh, okay. What do we do now? Well, first of all, let's wrap up our feels about this. Solid. I think there's a really good foundation here. I'm looking forward to more. So we're probably not going to play this for too much longer until it's released. What do we do instead of today? Alright, for everyone here, I need help. There's a couple games I'd like to play, and I don't want to get into anything super long form, because ultimately what's going to happen is next week we're going to be playing COI with our buddy, HatDatsat. So let's figure out what we could... Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll real quick here. I know this is not going to do anything for those on the YouTubes, and that's fine. So let's see here. It's a little late for me to start a game of Fragile Allegiance, considering a game takes like 10 hours. We could play Deadlock. Deadlock 2. I think it's in a 90s. It's a 90s PC game. The ad's about to roll. No! No ads. Snooze. I need to do the... Oh, I canceled the... poll. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Okay. There's a few things we can do. There's Deadlock 2. which is a really old PC game, turn-based strategy. Let's see here, what else? Yeah, Fragile Allegiance takes too long. There's Line War, which is an interesting RTS. We could do that. What else? Not really feeling Path of Exile or Pal World or Risk of Rain. Not satisfactory. Gosh, I don't really know. Balatro, why not? Let's throw that in the thing. Balatro. Riftbreaker. Riftbreaker would be fine. Couple of rounds of Riftbreaker. And I guess that might be it for now. Unless anyone has something they absolutely want to see. Oh, we could, you know what? I could even do, we could play a bit of Terra Tech. That might be fun. It might be fun. Okay, I'm going to start this poll for 10 minutes. So we're going to let that sit for 10 minutes. What's going to happen is in 5 minutes, the ad is going to hit. So I'm going to leave the stream running like this. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm also going to send off the recording. So this wraps up the recording. But for those on Twitch, stay tuned. So thank you all for joining on the YouTube side, and I hope to catch you next time.